class, I was like, I'm going to skew it so we do a tragedy. So for the first 8 weeks, all we did was read tragedies. And they were heartbreaking, and they were grueling, and it was about how the house of Atreus is crumbling and falling. And then came the day that we, as a class, chose which play we were going to do. And they're all tragedies on the board. The Helen, who else can have a tragedy? The Helen, the Oresteia, or at least the Agamemnon, the Orestes. And I thought, surely we will do some beautiful, dramatic, huge production that will break hearts and show us the moral flaws of humans. And then, lo and behold, some jerk at the end put Lysistrata on. And immediately the class shifted. And before we knew it, we were doing a comedy. So, first of all, this is, in some ways, not only is this an outgrowth of this class that I had sort of like tried to painfully, anxiously design, but then it was completely hijacked by the cast in the most beautiful way that a class ever can hijack. And in fact, it's not hijacking, it's watching the students take control of things. So I'm totally anxious because this is not what I thought was going to happen a year ago, but it's really amazing because I'm just working with this cast. It's been so phenomenal. It's been one of the best classes I've ever gotten to be a part of. And that's really neat. So yay. Something to celebrate anxiously. Uncomfortably. Number 2, I'm really uncomfortable because there are a lot of dirty words in this play. It's a play about a sex strike. It's going to be dirty. That means if you're uncomfortable with genitalia, if you're uncomfortable with things, I'm warning you now. If you've already looked at the program, you got a hint of what's coming. And they chose to do this. I didn't have to, in fact, I'm a prude. I was like, you really want to do this? You realize what this means? You'll have body parts flailing around. We'll take fun of it. You'll have some of your body parts running the risk of flailing around if there's a costume malfunction, if we have a Janet Jackson moment. I'm so anxious about this. And yet they still were like, no, we've got to do this. We've got to do this. So I'm really uncomfortable because I realize the goal of this play is to make you uncomfortable. And by the way, there's a third reason I'm really uncomfortable, and that's because I'm uncomfortable about this play. Because I don't really know what to think of it. Because on the one hand, this is famously performed as an anti-war play. In fact, on March 3rd, 2003, when the Iraq War was sort of starting to take off, if one could use that term, as a form of protest, people all around the world performed the Lysistrata. As a way of doing a mass protest. It didn't quite work. And some people like to see this as a feminist text. Remember, I'm a professor of women's studies as well as a professor of classics. So while I really enjoy my old, dead white males, I also sort of like to defend the voice of women who are still alive and exploited and oppressed. And this play makes me really uncomfortable because I don't know what to think of it. And I think, is it an anti-war play? Does it work? Is it a feminist play? Does it work? Oh my God, I don't know what to do. And then I saw a news item on Wednesday. This Wednesday, April 29th, in Kenya, women staged a sex strike as a way to end a political deadlock that was going on in the government. There is a sex strike right now in Kenya. Women are refusing to sleep with their husbands. I don't know how this works out for gays and lesbians, I'm not going to ask. But women have refused to sleep with their husbands as a way to try and alleviate the pressures that are going on in the government. So, something worth thinking about is, does this work? So please enjoy. Please turn off your cell phones. Tuck them away if you haven't already. Make sure it's on the silent button. You might even double check just in case. And most importantly, be and have uncomfortable fun. Thank you very much. And right after this, in front of White and Saul, there is a tree dedication ceremony in honor of a classics professor who passed away last spring, Charles Cinesias. And in fact, it would be morally remiss for me not to remind you, in case you didn't notice in the program, that this dedication is performed in memory of Charlie himself, or Zabs, as the students like to call him. So there will be a tree dedication ceremony right out in front of White and Saul, and then we're going to have the annual feast that's always associated with this show. It has been for, I think, since its inception 20 years ago, in White and Saul lobby. We'll be grilling food. We have meaty things. We have vegetarian vegetarian things, we have all fruits, we have vegetables. It's as if the food groups were well represented. So please come join us, come celebrate, enjoy Celebration & I, and still be having comfortable fun. Thank you.
But look, here comes some of your Why don't you say something? Lysistrata! Myrrhine, I've got no medal for anyone who shows up late for important business. Look, I couldn't find my girdle. It was dark. We're here now, so tell us what's so important. No, let's wait a little while until the women from Boeotia and the Peloponnesos come. Yeah, that's a much better plan. Oh, look, here's Lampedo coming down.
Greetings, my very dear Spartan Lampedo. How dazzling is your beauty! What rosy cheeks! What firmness of physique! You could choke a bull.
It's true, I think, by twain gods, much exercise, much leaping, and buttocks. Hey, you fill me up like sacrificial bull. Where is she from? By twain gods, she come as representative of Boeotia.
She certainly liked Boeotia, Zeus, with all that lush bottomland.
Yes, indeed.
Her bush has been most elegantly pruned.
And this other young lady, where is she from?
By twain gods, God, lady of substance, from Corinth.
She's substantial, all right. Both front side and back side.
Who convenes this assembly? I'm the one. Then please, do tell what you want about us.
That's right, dear lady. Speak up. What's this important business of yours?
I'm ready to tell you. But before I tell you, I want to ask you a small question. It won't take long.
Ask away.
Don't you all pine for your children's fathers when they're off at war? I'm sure that every one of you has a husband who's away.
My husband's been gone 5 months, Lysistrata, dear, at the Thracian front. He's guiding Eucrates. And mine's been at Pylos 7 whole months.
Whoop.
And mine, soon as he is home from regiment, is strapping on his shield and flying off.
Even lovers have disappeared without a trace. And ever since the Milesians revolted from us, I haven't even seen a 6-inch dildo, which might have been a consolation, however small.
Well, I can devise a plan to end the war. Would you all be ready to join me?
But to goddesses I would, even if I had to pawn this dress, and on the very same day, drink up the proceeds. And I would even cut myself into like a flounder and donate half to the cause.
And I would climb up to the summit of Mount Teagan if only I could see peace from there. All right, here goes then, ladies. You don't need to beat around the bush. If we're going to force the men to make peace, we're going to have to give up.
Give up what? Tell us.
You'll do it then.
We'll do it, even if it means our death.
All right, we're going to have to give up.
Count me out. Let the war drag on. Me too. Zeus, let the war drag on.
This from you, Miss Flounder. Weren't you just saying a moment ago that you cut yourself in two?
Anything else you want. Anything at all. I'm even ready to walk through fire. That rather than become caught. There's nothing like it, Lysistrata, dear. And what about you? I'm ready to walk through fire, too.
Women, utter sluts. No wonder men wrote tragedies without us. Dear Spartan, if you alone would give me your vote, we might still salvage the plan. Please.
By twain gods, it's hard for females to sleep alone at night without the heart on. Anyway, my assent is need for peace.
You are an absolute dear, and the only real woman here.
They'd sue for peace, and pretty quick, you can count on that. Like Menelaus, soon as he see Helen's bitter moans, he throw away his sword. I think.
But what if our husbands pay us no attention?
As Ferricrady said, use a dildo.
Then similes are nothing but poppycock. But what if they grab us and drag us into the bedroom by force?
Hold on to the door.
What if they beat us up?
Submit, but disagree. Men get no pleasure in sex when they have to force you. And make them suffer in other ways as well. Don't worry, they'll soon give in. No husband can have a happy life if his wife doesn't want him to.
Well, if the two of you agree with this, then we agree as well.
And we shall bring our menfolk round to make every way fair and honest peace. But how do you keep Athenian rabble from acting like lunatics? Don't worry, we'll handle the persuasion on our side. Not so, not as long as your battleships are afoot and your goddess's temple has endless funds of money. In fact, that has also been well provided for. Let's get the situation, hold on. The older women are going to occupy the Acropolis this very day. And while we're working out our agreements down here, they'll be up there, intending to be up there for a sacrifice. Sounds perfect, like rest of the proposal. Well, then why not ratify them immediately, Lampio, by taking an oath so the terms will be signed? Reveal an oath. We'll all swear to it. Well said. Hello, Scythian girl. What are you gawking at? Put that shield down in front of us. Go the other way. Somebody, give me the severance.
What kind of oath are you planning to make us swear?
What kind? The kind I say Aeschylus once had people swear. Slaughtering an animal over a shield.
Lysistrata, you don't take an oath about peace over a shield?
Then what kind of oath will it be?
What if we got a white stallion somewhere and cut a piece off of him?
Oh, white stallion! Get serious. By Zeus, if you'd like to know, I can tell you. We put a big, black wine bowl. We slaughter a magnum of Thasian wine into it, and we swear not to pour any water into the bowl. Oh, God, I cannot find words to praise that oath. Somebody go inside and fetch a bowl of magnum.
Dearest ladies, what a conglomeration of pottery. Just touching this to make a person glad.
Put it down and join me in laying hands upon this board. Mistress Persuasion and Bowl of Fellowship, graciously receive this sacrifice from the women.
The blood's good will not move my head.
I will not raise my stilettos toward the ceiling.
I will not raise my stilettos toward the ceiling.
I won't crouch down like a lioness on a cheeseburger.
I won't crouch down like a lioness on a cheeseburger.
If I live up to these vows, may I drink from this bowl.
If I live up to these vows, may I drink from this bowl.
But if I break them, may the bowl be full of water.
But if I break them, may the bowl be full of water.
So swear you one and all?
So swear we all!
Ladies, I'll be the first to consecrate the
Hold on. Oh, your shoe, my friend. Let's make sure we're all on friendly terms. Right from the start.
What's that wrong? It's just what I was telling you. The women have occupied the Acropolis and the goddess's temple. Now, Lampito, you take off and arrange things in Spartan, but leave these women here with us as hostages. The rest of us will go inside of the Acropolis and bullshit these women.
But don't you think the men will be launching a concerted attack on us? And very soon?
I'm not worried about them. They can't come against us with enough threats or fire to get these gates open, except on the terms we've agreed on.
No, they can't by Aphrodite, or else we women wouldn't deserve called rascals you can't win a fight with.
Come on, Sergeant! Gotta move on! Even if your shoulders raw, hefting all of this heavy wood and carrying all of it uphill. Incredible and shocking, too, for wives to act like this.
We fed and clothed them. Now we find they're dirty terrorists.
They seize the city treasury and the offices of state.
They occupy the holy ground and won't unlock the gate.
Butts and gear, men! Double time it! Stack the logs against the gate! Then we'll pile them all around it, sealing in the enemy troops. Every single female traitor, party to this coup d'etat. Then we'll make a giant bonfire. Toss your flares at my command. Death by burning is our verdict, starting with the bitch in charge.
But we're glad we'll never have to laugh on this old geezer.
Remember when the Spartans first attempted such a seizure?
They came up big and went out small. Their reputation shot.
We didn't even let them keep a rag to wet their snot. Ranks in order, siege positions, just the way we did it then. Let these women beat us now, and all our reputation's gone.
The goal of our journey is just around the bend. The steepest part's at the very end.
Our shoulders are aching. We're out of fuel. Would have been smarter to bring a mule.
But keep it moving all the same, and don't forget to fan the flame.
So there's a little point in climbing higher, then finding out we've lost our fire.
The smoke's rushing up like a raging witch, biting our eyes with an awful itch.
Can't see where we're going. It seems to us we're climbing the slopes of Vesuvius.
But hurry on anyhow. We've got to save the goddess now.
Our purple hearts aren't worth a dime unless we help her out this time.
Slow!
Now the fire's burning lively. Now the gods are on our side. Stack the logs and set the torches. Then we'll charge the gate like rams. Open up, you wives, or else we'll burn the gates and smoke you out. Stack the logs in orderly fashion. Oh, this smoke is terrible. Can't the generals hear us? Won't they lift some logs? Our arms are dead. Pot of corn
fire for your friends.
Douse your fire.
Dousing?
That's exactly right.
How would you like your hair on fire?
Get some soap. We've got your back.
Matthew Crow?
You really need one.
Listen to her!
I'm right.
Quiet!
You're not judge and jury now.
Burn her hair.
Now look out! She didn't stop you.
Scaldless! Stop! We've had enough!
Maybe now it'll start to blossom.
No, we'll wither up instead. I hear our spoiled wives are out of hand. Another voting festival for their wine guy. A noisy rooftop party for our daughters. Just like the one that spoiled our assembly. That ill-starred foolish politician moved Greece out to Sicily, while his wife was dancing and yelling for her daughters. When he said, let's muster the Allied troops for this armada, his wife was getting drunk and yelling, "Ho, doomed youth!" But he persisted. The goddamn stubborn, hot-headed son of a bitch! That's just the kind of mischief wives can make.
Wait till we tell you what they did to us. They treated us like slaves and poured their pitchers all over us and soaked our clothes through so that everyone would say we kissed our pants.
Well, it serves you right, I swear by the salty sea god! We men have only got ourselves to blame. We virtually teach our wives to misbehave, and so they're always nurturing their plots. What did you say when we visit the marketplace? Oh, Goldsmith, about this locket I bought from you the other day. My wife was having a ball the other night, and it seems that this bolt slipped right out of his hole. Now, I've got to leave. I'm traveling up to Bangor. Please, I'd be grateful if you'd visit her one night with the proper tool and fix the hole that needs it.
He's talking about a vagina.
Another husband visits his local shoemaker, a half-grown boy with a very full-grown cock. Say, shoemaker, about this pair of slippers. My wife complains the orifice grips too tight. Now, her skin is very soft. Please, while I'm at work, loosen up her orifice a bit. It's this complacency that leads to trouble. So here I am, a supplier for the army, in need of public funds. And now I find that women have locked me out of the treasury. I'm wasting my time. You there, bring up the crowbars. I'll put a stop to all of this female foolery. Well, come on, bozo, look alive! Stop wondering if there are any bars around. Pick up these crowbars, take them to the gate, and pry it open. Yeah, I'll show you how. I'll help you.
No need for any prying. I'm coming out myself. No need for crowbars. We don't need force, but rather brains and sense.
Oh, that's so, you bitch. I'm calling a policeman. Arrest this woman. Put the handcuffs on.
By the goddess, if he lays a hand on me, policeman or no policeman, he'll regret it.
What, can you be scared of her? Go on and grab the woman. You there, help him out. Hog-tie the woman.
By the goddess, if you so much as raise a hand, or I'll beat you till you shit your pants.
Another policeman here. Now, arrest this one first. The one with the dirty mouth.
By Gallus, you let a fingertip on her, you'll need an ice bath for both your eyes.
Where'd she come from? Police, arrest this woman! Whoever's on this outing, all right!
By Gallus, you make a move toward her, I'll rip your hair out.
My God, I'm out of calms! I'm in a fix. I cannot let myself be screwed by women! We need a full-scale charge. Attention, Hans! Prepare to charge!
As you will quickly see, we too have troops. 4 companies of women. They're fully armed and on alert inside.
Go forward, Hans, and twist their arms behind them!
Come forward, allied women on the double! Stand at ease. Don't chase them down.
Alas, my Hans are utterly defeated.
What did you expect? Did you imagine that we were slaves? Or did you think that women can't show courage?
Oh, courage, yes indeed. Provided there's lots of booze inside of them.
Why waste your breath, my magistrate? Why argue with these bitches? You know the kind of bath that we took without that kind of soft soap.
Here, sir. It's impolite to raise your hand against your neighbor. Try that again. Although we prefer decorum. We promise to be as meek as girls. So don't stir up the mare's nest.
King of the gods, he's given with peace. We need a plan to say the least. Let's try to find out what they're angry about. Why they're raising hell on our sacred citadel.
Now question her. Test her answers and don't be buffaloed. It's bad enough they've gotten this far. You mustn't let it go.
First, I'd like to know the reason why you took the citadel.
Confiscation of the money. Thus, we put a stop to war.
But money's causing war.
Exactly. Also the political mess. Generals and politicians argue war so they can steal. Go ahead and fight. But henceforth, no more money leaves this place.
Ah! You will keep it.
No, we'll save it.
Save it.
What's so strange in that? Don't we manage the household money?
Oh, no, not the same.
How so?
It's war!
Stop the war.
And who will save us?
We will.
You.
That's right.
My God!
What's your choice?
You're mad?
Be angry. Nonetheless, we must.
No way.
Must.
And if I refuse?
I'd like that.
Dare you speak of war and peace?
Yes.
All right, make it fast.
All right. Calm yourself.
It's difficult. Itchy fists.
Oh, you risk of being.
Shut up, bag! You, talk.
I will. All along we kept our silence, acquiesced as nice wives should, or else. You would escalate the war, and we would ask you so politely, even though it hurt inside. Darling, what's the latest war news? What did all you men decree? Anything about a treaty? And then you'd say, what's that to you? Shut up.
Let me die before that happens.
It's my skirt that bothers you. Give the man a skirt and a bonnet. Maybe that will shut him up.
Is it so embarrassing also?
No.
Give him some shoes. Make him nice and pretty.
What is that? What is that?
War is strictly for the women.
So, what's your plan?
Our first requirement, soldiers leave the marketplace. Yeah! They strut around in armor, pushing shoppers and smashing goods.
Manly men!
But pretty comic too, stacking burgers on their shields.
I've seen those grand lieutenants use their helmets for a bowl. Mercenaries slap the sales girls and never even pay the bill.
And you can put a stop to all of these wartime hardships I'm together.
Sure.
All right? How?
Open up your sewing basket. See the skein of tangled wool? Put it to the spindle. This way, wind it here, wind it there. Thus, the war can be unraveled, making truces here and there.
Skeins and spindles, I don't get it!
Sense and skill is all you need.
Show me.
Gladly. First, we wash the city as we wash the wool, cleaning out the bullshit. Plug away parasites and break up strands that clump together, forming special interest groups. Here's a bozo. Squeeze his head off. Now you're set to card the wool. Use your basket for the carding, the basket of solidarity. There, you put your migrant workers, foreign friends, immigrants, wage slaves, every person useful to the state. Don't forget our allies either, languishing like separate strands. Bring it all together now and make one giant ball of yarn. And now you're ready. We have a brand new suit for all the citizens.
No. War is not the same as wool balls. What do women know of war?
Even more than you do, you hand-fisted cunt.
First,
First of all, we make the children. Then we send them off to war.
Enough! I beg your point!
And what about young wives? They waste their prime of life in solitude. What about the girls who will grow old long before they find a man?
But the men grow old too!
And that's quite different. Men can always get a girl.
only if they get Viagra.
Even graybeards. Women don't have that luxury. They pine away in spinsterhood.
Lucky men, for us it's easy. All we need is in our pants.
Time for you to die, old geezer. Here's a gravesite. Fetch your coffin. We'll arrange the funeral. Put a lily in his hand.
No.
Where's your Bible?
What are you waiting for? You're dead. Off to that big bureaucracy in the sky. You're holding up St. Peter.
No! You haven't heard the last of this! Outrageous! Oh, I'll show the other magistrates exactly what you've done to me! So there.
I hope you won't complain too much. We did our best. I'll tell you what. We'll hold a proper service at your grave. A dance.
Wake up, men! Defend our manhood! Strip for action! Dance away!
There's more to this outbreak than you might guess. We are sure those women are terrorists.
The Spartans have managed to infiltrate our houses and women, and next the state.
The Citadel seizure, we understand. They're putting an end to our pension plan.
Outrageous that these women dare to prate of war and peace and governing the state. And then they tell us that we should make a deal with Spartan moves more slipperier than meal. It's nothing but a plan for tyranny. While I'm alive, these women won't do that to me. I'll fight these women with my dying breath. For I say, give me liberty or give me death. I'm standing tall, a loyal patriot. If you don't like it, I'll kick you in the butt.
be on top. So says the king of the gods.
We'll be on top.
But if the women start to wander and fly away, down from the citadel holy, all will say, no bird more disgusting and shameless lives today.
A pretty explicit prophecy, my God!
So, we'll back aside. We'll hear no more talk of backing out. What a shame, dear friend. We betray the prophecy.
You know, what a shame.
Strip for action, boys.
And then he rode. He made his nets and set his traps, but never would go home.
Because he hated women so, and that's where he was wise. We follow Black's example, in that women we despise. How about a kiss, old fool?
Wash your mouth out first, you fool.
I got something for you. Here.
All I see is pubic hair.
That's right, but manly men are always so. Whenever I display my bun, the enemy drops a spear and runs.
Answers all your tales about that other dope. His name was Timon. He was a total misanthrope. He wandered in the mountains too and acted very mean. If anybody crossed his path, he'd pick their carcass clean. Men's evil ways he did despise, but women he enjoyed. We choose stand up for principles of which you are devoid.
You want me to redo your nose?
No way, it's on my nose that needs your blow.
How about stopping then?
You put yourself as a pig pen.
You liar! That's a blatant slander. Just go ahead and take a gander. My hair may be as white as snow, but I keep myself well groomed to look.
Her husband, Rodney Ball. from Bagtown.
What a lovely name. We consider it our very favorite topic of conversation. Your wife has little else upon her lips. She'll either be meta or a peanut. Sighing. Only this one really falling.
Oh, please call her out.
Yes, sir. Anytime the conversation turns to men, your wife speaks up forthwith and says, compared to bowling, nothing else exists.
Oh, please call her out.
Got anything for me?
Oh, indeed I do. You're very welcome to it, too. What's mine is yours. How's this? It's what I've got.
I think I'll call your wife. Hold on.
Oh, be quick. I have no joy or pleasure in my life since my Myrrhine up and left the house. I try to eat, but I can hardly taste the food. I open the door and start to cry. I'm so lonely. Oh.
I love him dearly, but he doesn't want to love me back. Please don't make me see him. Please.
What's the matter with you, woman? Come down here.
I'm not coming anywhere.
You won't obey me when I say to come?
I failed to summon.
A reason? You see what shape I'm in?
Goodbye.
No, wait. Perhaps you want to hear from Junior. Come on, yell for mommy, kid. Mommy. What's the matter? You haven't got your breasts for 6 whole days.
Junior, I feel for, though it's very clear you don't.
Get down here, woman, and see your child.
Mother, what a drag. I'll be right down.
Whoa! Ow! Ooh. Oh, she seems younger and even sexier than I remember. Very tasty looking, too. She acted tough and very haughty, but that just makes me want her even more.
Poor little sweetie pie with such a lousy father.
Well, hey, what's the matter with you? What the hell do you think to do with this to these women? You only piss me off and hurt yourself as well.
Don't touch me.
Hey, you know, our home's an utter mess. You just let everything go.
It doesn't bother me.
It doesn't bother you that your clothes were dragged away by chickens?
Not at all.
And even worse, your sacred duty as my mate has been neglected. Thus, you must return.
I'm not going anywhere until you swear an oath to vote to end the war.
I'll make you do that if it's appropriate.
Then maybe I'll go home, if it's appropriate. Not for now, I just want to stay.
Okay, well... at least like that.
I don't say I would like to.
You would? Oh, then why not do it, pussy pie?
Oh, really, Rod? In front of Junior here?
No, of course not. Nurse, take Junior home at once. All right, please, Mom, let's do it.
Where, you silly man? It's public here.
You're right, hey, there's the cake.
I must be pure to re-enter the Citadel.
They just purify yourself with the sacred spring here.
But what about my oath? I won't be perjured.
A woman's oath means nothing. I'm not worried.
Well, let me get a bed.
No, I don't need a bed. The ground's okay by me.
I wouldn't dream of making you lie down there, though you deserve it.
Oh, she really loves me. That's quite obvious. Whew. All right, it's about time.
Your bed, sir. Now, stay down. I'll tuck you
Direct me, please, to party headquarters. Where are you, commissars? You please will speak.
Who the hell are you, a man or a Freudian nightmare?
I am Spartan Herald. I come with orders to propose a treaty.
Then why have you got that Tommy gun in there?
It's not a weapon.
Hey, what's poking out your trousers? Turn around. Hey, what is it? Your lunchbox?
This young man is obviously intoxicated. my attaché case.
That's a hard-on, champ.
No, it's my attaché case.
Alright, well, if that's the case, then I've got one just like it. Let's come clean, alright? How fare you all, and happy Sparta, sir?
Not will. Comrades rise. We all have hard on. Have a Pooski shortage.
What's wrong? Some people call it their 5-year plan?
No. Was dissidence. Was Lapito. She lead the women comrades in a plot. They take an oath for solidarity. Keep men away from warm and pretty place.
What happened?
Now we all suffer. Walk around like men with hurdy problems. The women won't even permit to touch the pussy till each and every party member swear to make bilateral disarmament.
So this is global, a vast conspiracy devised by the women. Now I see it all. Go quickly, back to Sparta, sir, and resist in matches with full powers. And I will so instruct our leaders here. I'll show them this.
I fly away now. You offer good advice.
Why are you following me? I don't know where I'm going. No animal exists more stubborn than a woman. Not even fire or even a cougar is quite as shameless.
You seem to understand this, but still you insist on fighting. It's possible, bad man, to have our lasting friendship.
Oh, never cease to loathe the female sex.
That's up to you, I guess, but meanwhile, I don't like the sight of you undressed. I simply must come over and put your shirt on.
My God, I'd have to say that's no bad thing with me. And now I'm sorry I took it up before. In anger.
There, and now you look like a man again and not so comic. And if you hadn't been so hostile, I would remove that bug in your eye, which I can see is still there.
So that's what's been rubbing me the wrong way. Here's my ring. Please take it out of my eye. Then I want to see it. By God, that thing's been biting at my eye a long time.
All right. Oh, great God, it's huge. Oh, a genuinely king-size neck. Oh, and here it comes. Oh, look at that. Isn't that drop-dead naked?
You've helped me out a lot. That thing's been digging wells. And now that it's removed, my eyes are streaming tears.
Oh, there. I'll wipe your tears away and kiss you.
I don't want a kiss.
I'll kiss you anyway.
You got me. Damn you. The ancient adage puts it well and sums it up. Women are bad. You can't live with them. You can't live without them. But now, let's have a truce. We propose never again to flout you if you promise never to hit us. So now, let's celebrate and sing a happy song.
Once there was a man called Black.
war is over with. Don't bother to repay.
What we have to loan you now is nothing anyway.
Tonight, we'll have a feast, a real celebrity ball.
We'll roast some pig and make some soup. We'll have enough for all.
So get up early, bake the kids, and name yourselves as well.
So come on over, walk right in, you needn't ring the bell.
And straight on to the dining room as if you're worried around.
We'll treat you just as you treat us.
There'll be nobody home. Oh, here they come, ambassadors from Sparta. Look, I see their beards. They're on their waist, but they might be wearing pig pens under there. Ambassadors from Sparta, first, our greetings. Then tell us, please, what seems to be the matter?
Oh, it's no use to waste a lot of time describing. Just to show condition we are in.
Your problem's big and very hard. It looks to me like runaway inflation.
Unspeakable, what can one say? We wish to talk of peace on any reasonable terms.
And here they come, our own ambassadors. They look like wrestlers hunkered down like that. Their pants appear to walk ahead of them. They suffer from a dislocated boner.
Can anyone direct me to Lysistrata? It's obvious. We need to find her fast.
Their syndrome seems to be the same as theirs. These spasms, are they worse in the wee hours?
Well, they're always bad and getting even badder. Unless we get a treaty pretty quick, we're gonna have to start resorting to each other.
Or else some fundamentalist will chop it off.
God, yes.
Oh, it's very straight advice.
So, greetings, Spartans. Shameful situation.
Yeah, but would have been worse if decadent religious ones had seen us.
Time to play your cards. The reason for your visit?
Negotiation for peace.
That's very good. We want the same. So now I have to call Lysistrata, for she alone can be our arbitrator.
Who? Lysistratos? Lysitatas? Lysistrata? Whoever.
Well, doesn't look as if we can call her. Here she comes herself.
Hail, the bravest of all women! Now you must be more besides. Firm, but soft. High class, but lowbrow. Strict, but lenient. Versatile. Delegates from every city, captured by your golden charms, come before you and request your arbitration of their cause.
My task will not be difficult, since they're all aroused and not at one another's throats. How ripe are they? Reconciliation. Take hold of the Spartans first. Both parties listen. I'm female, yes, but still I've got a brain. I'm not so badly off for judgment. My father and some other elders too have given me a first-rate education. In no uncertain terms, I must reproach you, both sides and rightly. Don't you share a cup at common altars for common gods at the Olympic Games, Thermopylae and Delphi? I needn't list the many, many others. The world is full of foreigners you can fight, but it's Greek men and cities you destroy. And that's the first reproach I had for you.
Oh, my heart-on is absolutely killing me.
Now, Spartans, my next reproach is aimed at you. You must remember, not so long ago, you sent a man to Athens, begging on bended knee and whiter than a ghost, to send an army. All your slaves were up in arms when that big earthquake hit. We sent you help. 4,000 infantry, a force that saved your entire country for you. And now you pay the Athenians back by ravaging theirs after all they did for yours?
That's right, Lysistrata. They're in the wrong.
Oh, we're in the wrong, but that ass is so right.
Do you Athenians think I'll let you off? You must remember, not so long ago, when you wore rags oppressed by tyranny, and the Spartans routed the army of occupation, destroying the tyrant's men and all his allies, and drove them out on a single glorious day and set you free, and then replaced your rags with clothes befitting democratic people.
Oh, I never saw so well-endowed a woman.
And I never saw a better looking pussy.
Considering all of these mutual benefactions, why persecute the war and make more trouble? Why not make peace? What keeps you still apart?
We must demand this promontory. Here, return to us.
Which one?
This one, in fact, we count on having. We can almost feel it.
Fuck by the guy your earthquake statue never had.
You'll give it, sir.
What do we get then?
You'll ask for something that's of equal value.
Let's see now. We demand, first of all, the bushy triangle here, the gulf that runs behind it, and the two connecting legs.
My dear ambassador, you want it all?
You'll give it up. Don't be squabbling over legs.
Well, I'm set to strip and do a little plowing.
Oh, no, me first. Before one plows, one spreads manure.
When peace is made, you'll both do all you want. For now, are each of these items to your liking? If so, you'd at best confer with your allies.
For our allies, I'm too hard up for that. They'll go along with us. They're just as anxious to start fucking.
Also ours is certain.
Well, every Greek is fond of fucking.
You argue well. Now, for ratification. The women on the Citadel will host a banquet, for we brought our picnic boxes. You'll take your oaths and swear your place there, and then let every man take his wife and go on home.
What are we waiting for?
Oh, please to lead the way!
Let's start running then.
Fine gowns and brighter shawls and lots of golden rings.
It's too much every content hope you need in body's day.
We've got a closet in the house. We've got a jewelry box.
But neither of them sealed
proclamation. That businessmen conduct their business drunk. As it stands now, we go back to Sparta, and look for ways to stir up lots of trouble. So whatever they say, we never hear it. But it means what they don't say, and in contradictory reports. Right? Right! So, now they're straightened out. If someone had raised their glasses to workers instead of profits, we'd have raised our glasses too, and cheered them anyway. Hey! Boss Slaves are coming back. We told you, Bud Rock you wouldn't post.
That's right.
The Spartans are emerging now.
Musician! Ready my Spartan bagpipes! For that, I sing and dance a joyful song to praise our full superpowers.
A splendid treat, some genuine Spartan music. I love to see Spartan singing dance.
Holy memory revealed the glory days of yore. As Spartans and Athenians, we won the Persian war. Athenians fought them on the sea, and Spartans held the land. Although the Persian forces were more numerous than sand. Gods that helped us then, we pray you visit us again and help us celebrate our peace and see that it will never cease. And now let mutual friendship reign. Let's never fight the war again. Let's put a stop to competition and all mutual suspicion. Hear our prayer, gods, loud and clear, and witness what we promise here.
Is that it?
Yes!
Well, now that's settled. Reclaim your wives. Here, Spartans. And these here Athenians. Every husband join her wife, and every wife his husband. And then let's have a dance. And ask the gods to bless us, promising never again to make the same mistakes. Form up the dance! The race is called! Summon Apollo will hear us all. Artemis, his twin sister too, and Bacchus, his rare crew. Father Zeus with a flaming crown. Hera, Zeus's wife. Summon every mortal body to join us in this dance of love. Peace and happiness are at hand.